Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers of crosses. This is all about end product.
Rafinha! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Cambodia present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to break through. What a save by David Raya! Goes for a shot! Metz with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard. And he's managed to get free. Decent chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Metz have their second corner now. And a header! Goal! Metz! And we have liftoff! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Raya clearly engaging in mind games here. As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Metz are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
He's having a shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rafinha.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Dembele plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Dembele. Oh, great chance! Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed. Cambodia not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Pacho gets across to intercept that. Xavi finding himself in space. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. And it's Baina. Takes a shot! Baina. And Rafinha. Messi. Can he get it through? This might spell danger. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Engages and forces him off the ball. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Throw in.
Substitution for Metz. Number 20, Messi. Number 22, Dembele. Number 9,
It's a throw-in.
Mbappe. Number 18, Scholes. Number 8, Gerrard. Coming on the field.
Metz have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Ronaldo. Number 23,
Vinicius Junior. Kimmich. Zabani cuts out the pass. Tries to pass it through. And the pass is intercepted. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. Spread out to the left. He is through here. And he shoots! And he thumps it clear. And that's another good win of the ball. He's in a great position here. Oh, just skips past his man. Paredes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Doué!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get rid. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Cambodia have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
Well, he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
And this is it. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Well, that is one way to stop him. That's gone for a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? And he's intervened well there. Messi. Xavi. Can he get it through? And it's been played through. Chance, surely! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Alexander-Arnold. Still goalless at the moment. And this is Totti. He's in a good position here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's a cute ball. Filippo Inzaghi. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Referee has just said play on. Gerrard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Camavinga. Kane, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And it's Xavi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A lot of space ahead of him. Kimmich getting this one clear. Rafinha! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Pacho is there, and he can pick it up. Great vision. Harrison makes the interception. Saliba gets it away. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now he's got space here. And he's there to make the challenge. And it's Totti. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Cambodia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think...
And there's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Getting up there!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Inzaghi. Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Looking to play him in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Corner number 2 then. And that is out of play. Real chance! And that's a tidy finish. Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Rafinha. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Kane, and the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18.
Messi, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Coming on the field, number
And it's Xavi.
Robertson.
Well, now here's a good battle. Can he finish?
Number 8.
Oh, he'd love to have another go at that.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitution.
And he thumps it clear. Alexander-Arnold venturing down the left. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Now, this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Messi, Baina, chance for a shot! And that's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Robertson. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Mbappe. Robertson picks it up out wide. That's the keeper's ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And now they can clear their lines. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
I wonder whether that has... It's Shabby!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Xavi. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Ah, that's a fine interception. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Neymar. Now that's well seen too. Xavi Alonso. Baina. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Xavi. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Rafinha. Xavi. Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Stam. Now it's Messi. Now it's Vieri. Baina. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. Tries a deft little ball. That's the keeper's ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pacho. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's been caught napping. Look at the shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And a header! He will be livid with himself. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And the finish! Oh, good finish! And the game has liftoff. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Messi demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's certainly onside here. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Vieri at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Dani Olmo. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Red Star have their second corner now. That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Big chance! Perilously close.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 18, Xabi Alonso. Number 9, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 2, Robertson. Number 8, Leandro Paredes. Number 19,
Xavi.
substitution.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cambodia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice bit of Messi! Another one of football's and how moments.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field, number 20, Vinicius Junior.
That's a throw.
Number 6, Zielinski. Substitutions taking place.
Robertson does well not to be outdone there.
Red Star really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
It's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this...
Great chance! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Cambodia have surely won it. Or so you would think.
Well, that's a really big...
And the shot! And it's there! It's all becoming so easy. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Messi picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Cambodia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Oh, good spread. Messi. Picked out brilliantly. Chance, surely! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
That's a sharp pass. Messi. Could move up a gear here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's in. Oh, shooting chance! There it is! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That's it, 45 minutes up. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Cambodia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Xavi. Marcelo. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Xavi gets into a good position, and he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Xavi Alonso. He's going for goal! That was mighty close. Cambodia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Dembele. He's shifting through the gears. Dembele! Great ball. And again! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Kilmarnock go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Pacho calmly anticipates. Baina.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 18,
Oh, that's an excellent interception.
Number 9.
Haaland, very much a man of this moment. Great ball if he can get there.
Number
Sabani. Well, that has not gone well. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Number 2.
And it's Xavi.
Number 8.
Can he get it through? Varane with the clearance.
Fermin.
De Rossi.
Number 21.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 4.
And it's Xavi Alonso.
Substitution.
And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
And he whips it in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's in it. Just the keeper in his way. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. And what a climax we have here. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
19. Fermin.
Cambodia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
5 minutes added time.
Edmilson looking to pass their way up the pitch. Baina running with intent. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Van Dijk is there and he can get that clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Cambodia illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Rafinha. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Messi. And it's Xavi. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And that is a little undercooked. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that pass just didn't quite work. That'll be a throw. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rafinha. Now he's got space here. Kimmich gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Xavi Alonso. Rafinha. Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff does really well to win the ball there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Rafinha. Cleared without hesitation. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cruyff.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. And that signals the end of the first period. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Cambodia clearly have been the better.
Goes for a shot! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Cruyff really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi, down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. They get a throw in.
Substitution in progress.
Rafinha needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Showing good feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Cruyff with the clearance. And it's Xavi Alonso. Ferdinand attempts a clearance. Xavi Alonso. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he can thump it away. And they're quick to get it back. And he's intervened well there. Xavi. And this is Messi. He's onside. He's found some space. Real chance! And no mistake. Do not write them off. Back they come. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel. So they have it all to do again.
Cambodia really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Zielinski. And it's Lopez. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, and this is Cruyff. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Tries to pass it through. Oh, no joy this time. Robertson. It's a good run, this. One that is high in energy. Looking for a runner. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I would. And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Biner. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Xavi Alonso. Robertson. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
What a throw in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Camavinga. And it's Biner. Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. That's an imaginative pass. He's had a shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Tries to pass it through. And it's Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Schneider going face-to-face with his great rival. Cleared away. Alexander-Arnold. Xavi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Camavinga wants to run onto this. Nicked it back promptly. Howson. It's Schneider. Belletti. Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he can clear it away. And it's half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back.
Shot, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Cambodia find a position of real strength now. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's quick to get rid. Howson is always looking to break lines. And it's Robertson. Robertson receives it in a wide position. Neymar. Now there's a fine ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Xavi Alonso. This might spell Alonso! He's kept it out just.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
Cambodia have their second corner now.
Number 17. Eduardo Camavinga. Number 9. Rafinha.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 8. Leandro Paredes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Decent chance!
Number 9.
That's going to go a long way. Xavi. Cristiano Ronaldo being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cambodia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's got away. Pass is just off target. Howson clears without hesitation. Robertson. Bellingham, looking understandably energised after his goal. Xavi. Messi.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
And that's a throw-in.
Substitution in progress.
The final 5 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. And a shot! And that's a tidy finish. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
After 88 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Cambodia may be down, but not out just yet. And it's Neymar. Can he get it through?
There will be 5 minutes.
And this is Ibrahimovic. It's Neymar! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Bellingham. Schneider. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out towards the right wing. He can run onto that. He's found some space. Big chance! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response It's Xavi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy Oh, great leap! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Tries to pass it through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found a way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
And it's Gerrard. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for a runner. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Baina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Belletti.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Camavinga.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Baina. Belletti. Over to the right flank. And he's quick to return it. And he's there to belt it away. Spread out to the left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Real chance! And it's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that is indeed the final act. Cambodia have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Cambodia are leading. Messi! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Tries to play it through. He's found space here. There's the shot! It's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And yes, it's him again. Palmeiras dragged themselves back again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's Alonso! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Cambodia have their second corner now. Cannavaro gets it away. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Now it's Hazard. Hazard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Palmeiras appear to be happy to let their front players harness! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's had it taken off him. Cambodia have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. And he was quick to react. Now it's Xabi Alonso. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's a really well-measured ball. Sabani gets it away. And it's Belletti. Bojan Kurkic is in a really good position out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control. Cambodia clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he get it through?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bojan Krkić providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, wow! That's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Palmeiras found the way. Takes a shot! Loose ball now. Vinicius! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Cambodia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France.
Great chance! Goal! The ideal start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is expertly dealt with. Hazard! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Wriggles his way through. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold shoots! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Cambodia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
This is a promising build-up. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Tries to pass it through. Neymar, and this is Berbatov. Big chance! Oh, good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona cut their deficits and look raring. Takes a shot! It's a goal! Barcelona are back in business. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. He's found a way through. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Bina. Gerrard. That's destined for the flank. And no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gerrard. Berbatov. Xavi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they can break here. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Well, Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes looking wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Couldn't squeeze it through. Messi. And Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. And he's stuck it away. What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Camavinga duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So again, we have parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Biner. Gerrard, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's intervened well there. Rafinha. Now it's Berbatov. Yamal, given the lift of his goal. Biner. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second. Gerrard! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Williams Saliba.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Eduardo Camavinga. Number 18, Xabi Alonso. Number 14,
Xavi.
Number 51.
Nicely weighted ball.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Number 4, Zabani. Number 2,
Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he's managed to get free. Doué.
Zielinski.
Lovely feet.
Number 5, Van Dijk.
Doué will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rafinha goes for a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He has found a way through. Merino.
Minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. He's having a hit! And for a moment, time stood still. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
It's a promising position. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And we have our very first corner. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Nuno Mendes. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mendes calmly anticipates. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Biner. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And that has been cut short.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Biner. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Shevchenko. And he's quick to get rid. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. That's put paid to the danger. Out towards the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Cambodia with the corner. They're first. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way past. Rafinha! Great challenge, time to perfection. Alonso takes a shot. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Takes the shot. Ronaldo is flagged offside. And it's Scholes. And he was quick to react. Now this could be a chance. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Rafinha. Messi. Goes for the shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Cambodia failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were. And we are up to the break.
Cambodia really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. And we are back underway.
Cambodia are probably feeling relatively...
Decent chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That's destined for the flank. There will be a throw-in. Looking for the run. Not the most accurate pass. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, he's goal side. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! And it's in. How they've waited. Now they have it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 7,
The first breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, no joy this time. Gerrard. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he's there to belt it away. Timber.
Arsenal definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. Oh, he's been flattened there. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 24.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 23.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill...
And he's following up!
Berbatov.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 25. Didier Drogba. Substitution.
Oh, good effort! And that's a tidy finish. Certain, searing, and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Berbatov. He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Gerrard with a real chance here. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found a way through. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary.
Cambodia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Messi. Gerrard. Now it's Mbappe.
5 minutes added time.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baina. Great defending, strong and determined. Gerrard. And this is... And Messi! It is close, but that is the last of it. Cambodia can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the man of the match.